Guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your boy Aranda here, and I'm back with another video. So in this video, I'll be going over this article. We're reading this article to you guys to the recent snowstorm that did impact Colorado. If you guys didn't hear, there have been a winter storm that it should be over with now for Colorado, but they do have a lot of snow on the ground there. And this is being reported by Travel and Tour World. So let's go ahead and get into this article. And the article headline reads, Denver hit by the biggest May snowstorm since 2003 as heavy snow triggers tree damage and power outages across Colorado. New update is here. Again, Denver hit by biggest May snowstorm since 2003 as heavy snow triggers tree damage and power outages across Colorado. So that like probably a picture, kind of look AI-ish a little bit on here, but it's probably not. But it'll do a little look a little AI, if you ask me. But regardless, Denver has experienced its biggest May snowstorm since 2003 after a powerful late season weather system dumped heavy wet snow across Colorado, causing extensive tree damage, dangerous travel conditions, power outages affecting over 50,000 customers, and more than 2 feet of snow in the Rocky Mountains, while worsening concerns over long-term drought recovery. Dang, that is just a lot. Denver faces extensive tree damage after the biggest May snowstorm since 2003 hit Colorado with heavy snow, power outages, and travel chaos, while the Rockies recorded more than 2 feet of snowfall, aimed severe drought concerns and dangerous avalanche risk. Denver was okay. Is this basically? It looks like it's basically repeating itself in some areas. Yeah, it is. But regardless, Colorado was hit by a massive snowstorm. Again, meanwhile, Colorado mountain regions recorded more than 2 feet of snowfall, helping drought hit areas receive desperately needed moisture. However, officials warned that rapid warming could increase avalanche danger and flood risk. The rare May snowstorm also highlighted growing climate extremes across the U.S., where unusually warm winters are now followed by sudden powerful spring weather systems. Why did Denver experience its biggest May snowstorm since 2003? The late season snowstorm developed after cold Arctic air collided with moisture-rich systems moving across the western United States, creating ideal conditions for widespread snowfall across Colorado, especially around Denver. Meteorologists explained that temperatures dropped sharply after higher elevations, while atmospheric moisture remained unusually strong for May, allowing snowfall totals to rapidly intensify across both urban and mountainous areas. The snow arrived after one of the warmest and driest winter periods in recent years, making the sudden snow accumulation even more unusual and disruptive. Heavy wet snow became the biggest concern because trees across Denver had already fully leafed off for spring, causing branches to snap under the extreme weight. Well, under the extra weight, roads initially remained slushy rather than frozen, but neighbors quickly became covered into broken limbs, blocked trees, and damaged vehicles as snow continued piling up through Wednesday morning. How severe was the tree damage across Metro Denver? Extensive tree damage became one of the defying uh, impacts of the snowstorm across the Denver metropopulated region, as thick, wet snow coated branches, gardens, vehicles, and residential streets. Unlike lighter snow, winter snow, this snow produced moisture-heavy accumulation that behaved almost like cement, dramatically increasing pressure to mature trees already carrying spring foliage. Emergency crews across several neighborhoods reported collapsed branches blocking roads, damaging parking lots, and interfering with electricity infrastructure. Residents across suburban communities, including Lakewood and nearby districts, woke to scenes resembling severe storm destruction rather than a traditional snowstorm. Meteorologists noted that May snowstorms are often more damaging to vegetation because trees are far more vulnerable to seasonal growth begins. After seasonal growth begins, utility crews have struggled to access several affected trees because debris and unstable branches continue falling throughout the day. Although many roads remain technically passable, residential mobility became increasingly difficult due to fallen tree limbs, scattered power outages, and reduced visibility caused by persistent snowfall across Metro Denver. How did the snowstorm disrupt power and transport across Colorado? The powerful snowstorm triggered widespread disruptions across Colorado transport and electricity networks as snow and falling branches damaged infrastructure throughout urban mountain regions. More than 50,000 electricity customers lost power during the peak of the storm after heavy snow collapsed tree limbs on onto overhead utility lines. Emergency repair teams worked continuously to restore service, and most affected customers regained electricity by Thursday morning. So that what was going on in Denver, Colorado. Well, Colorado in general had a snowstorm, but they're just highlighting Denver. Again, let's look at this picture. Comment down below if you guys think this picture is AI, but this picture do look kind of AI to me if you ask me. It literally looks AI. But regardless, I mean, it's just the crazy winter, spring that we've been having now. You know the recent situation that happened over Oklahoma with an EF4 remaining on the ground for at least 30 minutes, injuring only 10 people, no fatalities. But just a few days later, northern Texas got hit by a tornado, which resulted in 2 fatalities. But at least one article said one of the fatalities, the person wasn't even in the path of the tornado. It was likely due to high winds, though. So, I mean, it's a severe weather threat been remaining high across the deep south, while the southeast was previously dealing with a drought, including Georgia, Florida, South Carolina, North Carolina, and to Virginia. So, I mean, we could see that again happen into this summer. So make sure you guys are prepared for that because we were just in spring dealing with a drought, lack of rain. We normally hear April showers bring May flowers. We wasn't seeing April showers, so we probably ain't gonna see many May flowers, but that might happen though now since we've been seeing rain. But regardless, this summer we just gotta watch out. Will we have a drought this summer? Will we? We know the Atlantic hurricane season is supposed to be below to near average this year, while the West Coast going to be above average of hurricane season. Hurricane season for the West Coast, well, for the Pacific, I think starts May 15th to June 1st. I mean, to November 30th. And the Atlantic starts for June 1st to November 30th. Basically the same thing every year. So, with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Hit the notification button to be notified each and every time your boy upload a new video. And I will see you guys in the next one if it's God's will. Stay safe out there. And it's your boy Arande out.